First, we are getting a first look at a new beverage that will be available at Covenant Health Park thanks to a partnership between the Knoxville Smokies and Boyd Sports. 6 on Your Side reporter Dominic Webster joins us now in the studio after speaking with one of Ebony and Ivory's owners and Boyd Sports about what this partnership means to them.
Don, the new beverage is the Steel Arm Lager. The drink pays homage to the Knoxville Giants of the Negro Southern League that was in Knoxville in the 1920s and 30s. Mitchell Russell, one of Ebony and Ivory's owners, says the partnership is big and they are helping keep the history of Knoxville alive.
We wanted to say, hey, this is a highlight of Knoxville history. There's a ton of Knoxville history, specifically black history, that's been overlooked since the 20s, specifically, you know, in regards to the baseball aspect of things. And we knew that this was going to be a project that was a part of that. And so we said, hey, how can we develop a program, a beer that commemorates and honors some of the ancestors of Knoxville here?
Knoxville has a rich history of baseball, including the Knoxville Giants of the Negro Southern League from 1920 to 1932. When building the stadium, maintaining that history was an integral part of bringing the team back to downtown Knoxville.
That location alone has so much history, not necessarily just with baseball, but with everything Knoxville. And there's a lot of wonderful history. There's a lot of history we want to bring to the forefront. Maybe they didn't get its due credit in the past, and we want to try to help out with that as we can.
Russell saying they make their beers so they are approachable and want them to be a way to bring the community together.
We like to have our beer as a conduit of community change. So having a light beer that's represented for the Smokies Stadium in regards to the Knoxville Giants is nothing shy of that, right? So we want to have the ability to have some beer and hot dogs together, cheers with your friend, and have a little friendly exposure there in the stadium.
Though there are many partnerships between the Smokies and other businesses, Boyd Sports president and COO Chris Allen says the Ebony and Ivory one is special.
But I do love the fact that Ebony and Ivory come up with the idea to do a Steel Arm Lager. It's such a cool thing. I like the way it sounds. I don't know if you've seen the cans and what they come up with there. It's really a cool look. I think they really struck something here, and I think it'll be popular. I really do.
Yeah, and I was actually lucky enough to get one of these cans. It's one of the only test cans that they have here in Knoxville right now from the print run. The beer is named after Claude Steel Arm Dickey, who won 25 straight games for the Knoxville Giants. The design, a nod to the old school days of baseball, and even has some of the pitching signs running down the side here.
I mean, it's just a great idea. All across the board, and a great design, as he said as well. Yeah. All right, Dominic, thank you very much. Well, wait, a couple questions before you go. I'm sorry. When will they actually be available? Because I know you've got one and you're bragging about. Believe me, we heard about it in the newsroom, so, you know.
Yeah. So starting March 1st, they'll be available on tap at Ebony and Ivory over there on Central Avenue. Cans like this one will be available at the Smoky Stadium for all home games. And
it may or may not be exactly like that.
It's going to be exactly like that.
Exactly like that. Okay. All right.
From what I've been told.
Okay.